I'm going on a lot of horrible first dates now that I've been single for a while. And it's the other night I was out with this woman, and we were in this kind of like noisy, hip sort of restaurant, and it was going fine. But when the waiter came and put our food down in front of us, my date looked down at her plate, and for about 40 solid seconds, she prayed over her meal. And I'm not religious, but I think as long as you're a good-looking woman, you can do wacky things in restaurants. It didn't throw me off that she prayed so much as it did that she prayed over the main course after not having prayed over the appetizer. These are the things religious people do that I find interesting. I don't care what you think, but how you think is fascinating. This woman dove into the chips and guacamole as though Darwinian selection were the only explanation that she required. 10 minutes later, fish tacos brought her to her knees. I want to know why. I'm bad at picking them, I guess. You know, there's a trick in engineering that's called the majority rule. And the way it works, a simple example is that sailors in the old days, they used to bring 3 of each instrument with them out to sea. And the idea was if you had one compass and it went haywire, you would have no way of knowing. If you had 2 compasses and one broke, you wouldn't know which one was right and which one was wrong. But if you had 3 compasses, you could be pretty sure that the 2 that are in agreement are correct. And I think that concept is the best argument I've ever heard in favor of polygamy. If you only have one, it's hard to tell when there's something wrong with it. In my last relationship, if I had 2 other girlfriends who didn't cry every time they got a haircut, I might have known right away which one was broken. One thing I've discovered during this period, for some reason, where I've been single for a while, is that women, for some reason, find me to be an extremely unthreatening guy. I don't know if I like it. I live in a basement apartment, and in order to get down to it, you have to take a dirty cement staircase, and there's just one flickering neon light in the ceiling, and the door to the actual apartment is metal and rusted. And women I just met follow me down there. Like they met me in a nursery rhyme. The other night, I was going home with this woman, and I know I shouldn't have said anything, but I was just about to unlatch this giant dungeon door. And I looked at her and I was like, hey, are you even considering where I might be taking you right now? And she said, oh my God. You don't have cats, do you? I'm allergic to cats.